just want to make a quick video to see if I can help some of you along with getting started with whatever you're trying to do, with whatever your goal may be. Just getting in a state of mind that you need to start, you need to begin. And sometimes it's difficult because we have great ideas, great plans, but it's just a little difficult to start. So I would say when you have these goals, and again, a video like this could, it could be a whole course, it could be hours long, but I'll try to keep it short. To come up with your goals, I would suggest that they are things, especially when it comes to business goals and things that you're going to do as a career or a new career or as an entrepreneur, try to come up with things that come naturally to you. And that may sound obvious, but they need to come naturally because you could be doing this for a very long time. And if it doesn't come naturally to you while you're trying to get started, if it takes a year or a year and a half of ramp up, you're going to get frustrated with it and quit because there's no real love in your heart for it. You may be doing it for money or to get out of your current situation. So before you make your goals, try to do an assessment of what comes naturally for you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, once you find out what you want to do, you have to have ways to keep yourself motivated each day, because a great idea is a powerful feeling when you first come up with it, and it's a big deal for the first 24 and 48 hours and sometimes even longer, but after a while it can kind of wear off, especially when you don't see incremental success soon enough. So you need a way to keep yourself motivated. One thing you can do is to listen to motivational messages. That's why I try to do things that help people keep focused, and I listen to other people that help me keep focused to remind me of why it's important to continue doing what I'm doing. And that was passed on to me by somebody else who I love dearly. You need to assess when you're going to go about doing the tasks it takes to get to where you want to go. So I would suggest putting together a task list, or some type of schedule where you give yourself notifications. It could be written down, it could be on your phone, it can be emails to yourself, but some type of notification that you need to do X, Y, and Z today. Because if sometimes when you don't take care of small things in the beginning, it makes it hard to get to the next step. For example, if you need licensing, if you need a business license to do what you're doing, it makes it hard later on down the line if you don't have it, because now you're running into legalities, and you might run into customers, for example, that might ask you, hey, you have a license for this? And here's a good customer that you can keep for many years to come, and you don't have your license, and you lose that customer. And then you risk the chance of that customer saying to other people that are in your area, don't mess with him. He's not legit. He's just flying by the seat of his pants, or she's flying by the seat of her pants. So I'm trying to give you an example of scheduling things. So you say, hey, the first thing I need is, I need to get a logo. I need to trademark a slogan. I need to get my business license. Take care of those things, and to do it, to remind yourself of getting it done, put it on a schedule. Another thing you can do is find mentors who are either in that field that you're trying to get to or in that career that you want to excel in. So find mentors. If you don't have somebody close to you in real life, find people online who are doing it, who are writing blogs about what they do and how they do it, or putting out YouTube videos about what they do and how they do it. There's a lot of stuff out there that can really help you, and people give away information for free. The last thing I would say is be careful with delaying and delaying and delaying until you have everything set up right. A lot of times, I'm very guilty of wanting to set up perfectly before I make any move, before I do my big reveal. However, if you keep hesitating, you're missing opportunities to fall down, so you can learn what doesn't work and what does work. Hopefully that's making sense to you. The later you start, so if I have an idea and I say I'm gonna start in, this is May, and I say I'm gonna start, in the fall, in August or September or whatever, I've removed these months from now till then where I could have been learning and getting better at what it is I'm trying to do. There's nothing that says when you start in August or September that you're going to know how to do it properly and it's going to be effective and it's going to work. So you just got to start. And that's why I'm making this video, because you have to begin. And when you begin, yes, there's a chance. Of course, there's a chance that you can just, boom, be successful. And everything that you've read and you've learned is going to turn out properly. However, there is also a chance that you may try something and it might not work the way you thought it was going to work. So you have some time to see why it's not working, clean it up or perfect it. And that could take anywhere from a few days to a few months. And then in this scenario that I'm describing, by the time you get to August and September, you've ironed out some of the hiccups in your business plan, in your plan of attack. And now when August and September comes, you actually start seeing some revenue, some income, because you're beginning now. So don't hesitate. Do something. If you don't have your license yet and your business or thing requires a license, then start doing some other things. Don't just wait until you have everything in place and you're going to do this big reveal, because from that point on, you will have to go through the mistakes and perfecting what it is you're trying to do. So stop waiting, get going, get yourself a schedule and a list of what you need to do, and get some done every night, every day.